Hey YouTube, it's your girl Sandra, aka Simply Love, and I'm here to do your December 2018 love reading. And just to as I always say, Spirit is the one in charge for the messages are concerned. I'm just the messenger delivering the messages. That's it. Remember, the messages can go vice versa. That means the energy can be either you or the partner. Okay, we're reading worldwide, so can't be real specific. In order to be specific about your particular situation, you would need to have a personal private reading. Um, and that's about it. I'm going to start out reading for you guys. Seeing where your energy is at far as the peace that you're seeking within inside, or the peace that spirit feels that you need inside of yourself, okay, to have a successful love relationship or partnership or marriage or family ship or friendship, workmanship. It doesn't matter. This is a small general reading that we're going to start out with. We're going to start out with your energies of what spirit feels as though you need to find peace. Okay. And it's going to be a 4-card spread, and what it's going to be is your mental space, is the first card. The second card is going to be your physical space. The third card is going to be the problem, and the fourth card is going to be what to do. All right, so I'm going to be using my deck here, Simply Love's Love Letter Tarot. You can find them on my website if you'd like to purchase them for yourself. They're very easy to read. That's what I'm kind of dedicating myself to a lot here, is making inspirational cards and things like that you can keep yourself uplifted and positive, say positive things out to the universe. Some things, reminders, uh when you're feeling in doubt, you can always remind yourself by just taking the cards and shuffle them and pulling one for yourself, and just a friendly reminder to keep your spirits up, to put out good vibes and good conversations in the universe, because the universe only listens to what you are saying and thinking, and that's what you bring about. Okay. um So we got one card that fell here already, and did I say this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Scorpio? Welcome to my channel, you guys. And all I'm going to say here is the truth. It has nothing to do with me or anything personal. This stuff is not in stone because we're reading worldwide here. Okay. So the first card that popped up for your mental space, your mental, is the Nine of Action, which is the Nine of Wands. Okay. The Nine of Wands. Um, what I'm getting with the Nine of Wands for you guys is that, and this is in, your mental is in, what's going on in your head. Okay. And I feel like you're moving forward or want to move forward. I feel like what you've tackled is behind you now, and I feel like this is a card of just like moving forward, because this person still has one wand in their hand, but the other ones are in the background. So that kind of tells me, you done been through whatever it is that you've been through. That's in your mental thing, like, kind of like look at it like the worst is over. You still are determined. You still want to move forward. You still want to take action. Okay. Okay, now your physical space in your head. What's going on physically? Your physical space, okay, to help you to find peace. So I hope that Nine of Wands help you to find peace, that you can persevere, you can move forward. Uh, your physical space is temperance, is like balancing out yourself. Okay, balance yourself out. Now this is general. Like I said, it can go in any direction. Okay, because it's general. Love, marriage, work, friends, relatives, anything. Okay. It's just, you know, doing a balancing act. It's um emotionally balancing yourself out, okay? You know, tempering yourself, having temper, making things even, you know what I'm saying? Not being, you know, flip-flop, but just evenly, because she's evenly pouring water from one cup to the other, okay? And that takes patience, and it takes time. But you know, once you perfect it, you become well balanced, okay? So that's your physical space. The problem, if there's a problem, what's the problem? Okay, two came out here, but it's the three of earth, which is the three of pentacles. So that talks about, you know, some type of collaboration when it comes to maybe work or relationship, whatever it may, you know, pertain to. It's a collaboration. It's like working like a partnership, or working in to create something, okay? Making something grow, wanting to start, you know, to make something grow, or even to finish something. And it could be like needing or having help, other people help you do this. So maybe you're having a problem helping people, or people helping you to do some type of project or love or family situation, however it may fit. Okay, now what to do, what you need to do. Let's see what you need to do. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What they need to do. Okay. Let me put it down here a little bit. Okay, we have the okay, the High Priestess. Use your intuition. Your intuition is your guide, okay? It tells you about how you feel. Talks about um uh listening to the divine, the higher power, your gut feeling. Pay attention, stay focused. And just like I said, go by that gut feeling. Your feelings is your it's like in your, like a button, something goes off inside of you, and you can kind of like feel it. That's what your intuition is. It talks about, you know, feelings, you're feeling. You may need to express some things. Maybe there's some things inside of you that you're holding back on, maybe some type of secrets going on, or you know, just not talking about the situation. Maybe that's what you need to do, is just use your intuition about the situation. Talk about it, let it out, let it go. Reveal some things that may be hidden, that may have been hidden for a long time. Okay. So now let's get into your love reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign of Scorpio. All right, yeah, there needs to be for some of you, when it comes to a love relationship, maybe there's something coming to an end for a new beginning. Somebody's going through transformation, ending something, and there's going to be something new that begins. Wow, that few fell here. And it has to do with a relationship, either a marriage or a couple here. It has something to do with the couple. Somebody may be ending something with somebody and starting something new with someone else. And it's probably a choice, because, you know, a lover's all about choices as well. So you could make a choice of ending something with someone else, or somebody might be doing this to you. Remember, the energies can go reversed. And making that choice in a relationship or marriage or whatever it may be. Okay. And we have the Queen of Swords, where somebody's like, um, the queen could be, she could come off very cold and detached, but she's very smart. She holds that sword right here of authority. Uh, she or he could be very independent, very smart, very psychic, very intuitive. Um, but they, this is somebody holding, holding their ground, like standing their ground about something. It's like they can listen to you or whatever, but and they're very protected too. They protect themselves, but they can come off very cold at times. And it's somebody's, I think, standing their ground regarding something that's gonna, like, some type of enlightenment or some kind of abrupt ending, some kind of shake up, some kind of wake up call, something going on here with the Tower card, and that's major arcana, and so is the Death card. So I am looking at some endings here for new beginnings, though. Sometimes, when the Tower comes up, it talks about, somebody, your world has to be rocked in order to put it on some type of solid foundation, because these are two people going two different directions. Okay, it may have started out being a facade or some kind of something that just wasn't built on solid ground. Okay, and spirit come along and just like, hey, we got to knock this down. After we do this, what are you going to do then? Because they can't tell you what to do, but they can rock your world. Though they will come in and let you know that they see what you're doing or seeing what's going on around you, and then they kind of shake you up. But it's up to you how you're going to handle this Tower. Okay, because a Tower moment is very abrupt, and it happens really, really fast. Sometimes it's shocking, and sometimes it takes people by surprise. So it looks like, just somebody's going to want to end something. Could be also talking about divorce, divorces. And then the Fool, somebody's going to start all over again from ground zero, because that's what the Fool is. You got 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards here. So spirit is really speaking to you guys, Scorpio. Gonna start a new beginning or taking a leap of faith into something new, because they got their little bag here of experiences and life lessons and stuff, and they're just going to take a leap of faith into something new, start all over again. That's what, coming full circle or new beginnings. And you're not even going to think about it. You're just going to just see how they got their head. They're not even looking at that, coming off that cliff. They're just taking a leap of faith. They're having faith. You or someone else around you could be an air sign. With this Tower, it could be a Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. If you're not doing this to someone, someone's doing this to you, for some of you. And you got the King or the Queen of Swords. See that big old sword he has? This is a very intelligent man here. Very intelligent, highly intuitive, very smart, a business person. And they got that, they're very much in control of their life, okay? And they do come across as cold too, or a cold type of demeanor, and sometimes aloof. But like I said, all these kings that be sitting in chairs, they're wise. They've been through some things in their life, and now they're at peace, because they're like, they know what they want now. So somebody could be taking a leap of faith, leaving a situation with someone else, or somebody's doing this to you, and it's going to be some type of breakup, and it's going to cause somebody to take a leap of faith, maybe into another relationship with Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Doesn't necessarily have to be that sign. Remember, some of this could be already done happen to some of you. Some of you, it could be happening now, and some of you, it could be coming up. But this person is large and in charge, okay? They got that big sword there, and they don't care to cut people off. If it, if they're not on the up and up. Yeah, the Hermit. Somebody might be dealing with a Virgo in this case. Somebody really thought, you know, done some introspective, some inner thinking, some thinking about, took, you know, somebody's taking a time out here. Somebody's going off to their self. They're like, I want to be by myself for a while. I got a lot of thinking to do. I don't need nobody else around me while I do this thinking. When I think, and once I get in my introspective and talk to my angel guides and spirit guides, that's what I'm going to go by. But somebody's really, you know, just away thinking. They're in hiding somewhere. And the Nine of Cups is going to bring on some joy and happiness and some wish fulfillment. That's a wish fulfillment. So, this one fell out, which is the Seven of Cups. Talks about confusion, delusions, illusions. But in some cases, it talks about drinking, you know, excessive drinking or something like that. Or in some cases, it talks about having choices, you know, many options. You know, which cup are you going to choose from? Because each of these cups has something different in it. Some of you may explore it already. You don't want to drink from the same cup that you already explored, especially if things didn't work out the way it should work out. So you have options for some of you. Some of you are just confused, or somebody's confused about you. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, which is your energy. You could be daydreaming. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. We have the Knight of Swords. Somebody coming to the rescue. Da-da-da-da. Somebody wants to... You deal with you could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Somebody who's coming, rushing in, kind of like rushing in or rushing out. But you know, you got to use your intuition. You know what I mean? Your gut feeling about this person who's rushing in. Because they could be holding secrets, or you could be holding secrets, or something that you're holding back and not saying and not expressing. You just like taking notes. There's a baby in this picture. I don't know why the person put a baby in this picture, but there's a reason for it. Maybe maybe they're trying to say that babies, you know, use their intuition because that's all they basically have. Their mind is not developed or anything yet. Somebody could find out about a pregnancy, and it could be a secret. This could be a secret lover as well. But it's basically talking about, you know, seeing secrets, something being held back, or this person is holding back something. Somebody's not saying anything. You and this Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person could not be talking. The Page of Pentacles, you hear something from some pages, or messengers, okay? So you could be hearing from a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn regarding some type of finances or a gift or an offer of something for some of you out there. But after some long thinking and being to yourself, or someone's doing this to you, there's going to be a wish fulfillment, or wanting a wish fulfillment here. But somebody is confused and, you know, all up in their, feelings and their emotions. And they're trying to rush back in or something. But this High Priestess is saying, wait, you know, look into some things first. Some things you can feel, you don't have to see. You can just feel it. Okay. Okay, let's get another round here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sign of Scorpio. I hope it didn't say Pisces, because I don't know why I keep saying it. Sometimes I do, and I need to just... That's why I try to do the water signs separate, because I get them confused sometimes. Or maybe there's some sort of connection. Maybe the water signs are going through the same situation or something like that. I don't know what it is with that. But Seems like I have a habit of doing that, and I apologize if I do. Okay. Sun, moon, rising. Yeah, somebody's not a happy camper here. Somebody is very you can put all the work and do all the things you want to do with them or for them, but it seems like somebody's just not appreciating it. Somebody don't want to be bothered here when it comes to the Four of Cups. That's your energy. It's like somebody's doing everything and somebody's like just not happy with it, or somebody's like discontent or just not focusing. Somebody could also be distracted in their mind, distractions or something like that, because you did have that Seven of Cups where there's options. I think you had the Seven of Cups. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I feel like somebody, Ace of, you're going to start something brand new. It's like, okay. It could be with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily mean it could, you know, energies can go vice versa. Okay, it looks like a beginning of something new. It's like jackpot. It's like somebody went in the jackpot. Page of Pentacles here, a message coming in, and it may be regarding money, or someone want to give you a gift or something coming in. They want to tell you something about something that they want to offer. And Pentacles are all about the money, so it could be an offer. Somebody might be giving you something that's worth something or communicating with you. But I feel what with the Five of Rods or the Five of Wands, that talks about inner conflict. It talks about competition, because you can see, look, what do they do when, you know, wrestling and stuff like that's competition. You know, so somebody could be worried about some type of, you know, having competition with somebody else. Or there's just fighting, you know, some type of fighting going on, disagreements, arguments, fusses. I feel like you're going to hear, again, getting messages or getting news with the Eight of Rods, or also can mean travel or text messaging or over the internet communication that's coming in really, really fast. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you dealing with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or unless you had that in your natal chart. This talks about, you know, rebuilding. With the Seven of Pentacles, rebuilding, you know, from something that may have not been so great in the past. It just talks about just rebuilding. Just like keep steady at it, steady as she goes. Like just keep on progressing, you know, making a new start and just rebuilding things with someone. The Four of Pentacles came up where somebody's being greedy in a situation and, you know, holding on tight to their finances, not giving up some finances, and there's maybe a family involved and they feeling left out, or somebody's holding on to something really tightly and not wanting to let it go, and it could be finances because it's a Pentacle card. Or it could be where somebody's just not letting somebody go or letting something go. Somebody could have got kicked out somewhere because somebody just want to hold on to money or take everything themselves for themselves. And somebody's not a happy camper here with the Queen of Rods in reverse. And I don't even want to go there with the Queen or King of Wands in reverse, because somebody's not a happy camper. Not at all. Could be a male or female. Somebody could be vindictive. Very vindictive. Like, I'm going to get you. Like, that kind of vindictive. All right. However the energies flow here, okay? And now with the Two of Rods, fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay. Somebody's trying to make a decision now what they want to do, which way they should go, making plans. They gotta wait a moment. They're not looking too good though about this. You know, look, they worried, and there's directions there, but they, you know, they kind of look like they confused in this deck. Somebody's confused about what direction they need to go. And with this Page of Swords, you're talking about, you know, somebody who wants to put up a fight, or, you know, start some kind of conflict, or, you know, misuse of their language, or using you, or you misusing them. There's a sense of somebody could be stalking, being kind of a stalker, and that's Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy there. That's strange. I'm going to have to clarify that page. This Two of Rods. For some reason, this looks, I don't want it to end like somebody trying to start some trouble here, because somebody is confused about where they want to go here. Somebody's being very vindictive and spiteful. Yeah, Five of Swords with this Page of Swords. I'm was wanting to see what was going on there. Somebody, yeah, being vindictive and deceptive, and they'll do anything to have their way. Very selfish. They'll win at all costs, even if it, you know, even if it hurts somebody, they don't care. So with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, somebody will go out, want to be independent. Somebody wants to just be to their self, because somebody has some type of intuition that something's just not right. Intuition, you don't need intuition with this person, whoever it is. Okay. Or some secret, somebody's holding something back and not saying something. Somebody wants to be independent. That may be what and they're not expressing it to this other person, so they're doing anything to try to hold on or something like that. Or you, it just depends on who we're talking to out there. Okay. See if we can get a little advice in here for you, Scorpio. Excuse me. I feel like there's some children involved, okay? It could be talking about, you know, twins, you know, somebody having twins, or some type of, you know, family situation, and children are being affected, or somebody could be of child. Also could be talking about a Gemini manifestation, okay? So somebody's manifesting something, or want to manifest something. You have the power to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest, okay? And I feel like you have good friends, or there's some, you know, some type of friendship, or you want to, or maybe you just want to be friends with somebody. Yeah, Pisces, I don't get y'all. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Yeah, somebody wants some friendship and some harmony. I feel like somebody just wants to be friends, and just like, and, you know, kind of like have some type of peace, or work together, or something of that nature I'm picking up. All right, now let me get to the iMessages. Okay, here we go. iMessages. You can find those on my website as well if you like to purchase them for your own personal private messages at home. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for Scorpio. Okay, here we go. Your iMessage says, Scorpio, a low level of self-worth will cause you to accept hurt in place of love. So sometimes when you're in denial, that's why I say truth will always set you free, whether if it hurts or not. At least you can face the truth about it, and once you face the truth about it, you'll be able to move on, and you will have more courage and more think of yourself as, being worthy. But some people is saying it's like somebody, either you or someone around you, has a low level of self-worth, and they accept hurt in place of love and call it love to make the hurt legit. Shake it off. I don't know what else to say after that, because that's really deep there. That's someone in denial of a situation that they're in. So they're willing to accept the hurt and the pain or whatever they're going through in place of love, and call that love. That's really crazy. But that is some situations that go on, and that needs to be dealt with. If anybody feel like they're going through this, or someone who's going through something like this, talk to someone. Get some type of advice, because you know what, we're all worthy. We're all worthy. We do not have to accept pain for love. That's just ridiculous. What is life worth living if and I know, we all go through it. We all go through it, but you don't need to live your entire life, in denial. You know what I'm saying? Knowing something is not healthy, knowing something is not good for you, but you just keep going through it anyway. It's not this. We're in a new time now, okay, and it's time for us to wake up and smell the coffee, and let's get some loving going on, some real love, not this fantasy world stuff, not this because this is what I want, or this sex is good, or they look good. And it's not about the inner, the outer. It's about the inner self, and it's about how you feel about you. If you love you, love will find you, okay? Love will find you. Love will find each other, okay? And not saying things are going to be perfect, because it's not, but the perfect one is going to be there for you. The perfect one for you. There's somebody for everybody. Sometimes we get in our own way. That's all spirit, that's all tarot is about, telling you to get out your own way, and and let things take its course naturally. Okay, and with that being said, thank you so much for joining my channel. Please subscribe, thumbs up, leave your comments. I love it when you guys leave comments and things like that. And enjoy your month of December, and I'll talk to you later. Love you all. Bye.